are some loose planks under the carpet. There's a small shaft below the hatch. The door's locked. The rag looks really dirty, but maybe I can still use it. Where did all the blood come from? Other children? Look as if I could unscrew it. I've heard sounds coming from there, like people talking, but very quietly. This is where I was tied up.
I know that you can do it.
That sailor Caesar was really scary.
Keep away from him. Keep away from all of them. And don't believe a word they say, or else you're going to suffer. You're gonna suffer a real lot.
Oh. Where is the ship sailing to?
I don't know for sure, but it doesn't matter, does it? What matters is that you get off this ship.
Are there other children on the ship?
Only you and me.
Why us, of all people?
Because you are special, Fiona. And that's why you're in great danger.
What am I supposed to do now?
You need to drive the sailors out of the mess hall.
But how am I supposed to do that?
Nobody is allowed inside the room. They need to go. All of them.
But if they see me...
You need to lure them away. See the pipe? They use it to talk to each other. They talk about barrels with dangerous content.
I'll be back soon. The door's locked. My cuddly cloth. I've had it since I was born. I think. My lovely amulet. It's a birthday present from my parents. A rag that can be used to wipe something up.
Captain, there's something that we need to discuss.
What about?
A lot, actually. But first and foremost, it's about my patient.
Very well. Show me what you mean. Let's go.
Where's my necklace? I've lost my necklace when I was crawling through the ship. Oh no. That smells really funny. And ugh, it's stinging my eyes. It looks heavy. Really heavy. The cloth is now dripping wet with this weird liquid. What a big room! I need to find things that can help me. I might be able to open something with it. I can't see inside. They're nailed tight. The door's locked. It's staring at me all the time. A nice picture. I don't like this picture at all. A scary picture. Do bad men like pictures too? A scary picture. The picture looks different than the others. I don't think there are any pictures inside. I don't know how to turn on a lamp like this. I'd better stay quiet, or they'll know where I am. look what we have here. Mommy is much prettier. I can't write yet. Nothing inside. This drawer doesn't have a handle and seems to be stuck. It's sleepy powder. I'll take it with me. I can't read very well yet. There's only water out there. That's empty. I can't read what's written on there. The bed is disgusting. Those are crates hanging from the ceiling. This is the wall between my hideout and the captain's room.
You need to drive the sailors out of the mess hall.
But how?
No one is allowed to be in the room. They all need to go.
What if they see me?
Can you hear them talking? They're using the pipe over there to speak to each other. They're talking about barrels filled with something dangerous.
I'll take a look around. A key. I wonder where it's from. It fits! The door's open! That thing is heavy, but it might become useful. The powder can make people sleepy. I'm afraid to go further. The bad men will see me. There's something inside the pocket. There's just a single match left. There's just one match left. I should think really long and hard about what I'm going to use it for. I can unscrew the connecting piece. I've stuffed the wet cloth into the speaking tube. Ugh, that stinks.
Hey, look! The machine room's speaking to.
Smoke? What the machine room's on fire! The barrels. We need to get in there now.
Captain, that's madness. We'll all be goners.
Come on, you cowards. Into the machine room or else we're all gonna be blown to pieces. There's not much time, but we can still prevent it.
Damn it. Aye, aye, Captain.
What am I supposed to do now?
You need to defeat the bad men. Make them get weak or tired.
I can't.
You can make them weak or fall asleep. You will find a way.
I don't think I can do that.
I'll show you the way. I've heard them talking. There are medicines on this ship that are not good for them. You just need to take a look around.
Well, fine. I'll try. The men are in there. I won't go there. I don't know what's in there. Should I really do this? Or maybe I can just run away before they come back. Or maybe I can lock them out.
No, they would just hunt you down. When they've caught you, they will do terrible things to you.
But...
Do it! They will be back very soon. Come on, hurry up.
Now they'll fall asleep. But I have to be gone before they wake up again.
But where did the smoke come from? I mean, we didn't just imagine it, did we?
Maybe a stupid rat caught fire. Can we go on eating now, please? Sure. Dig in.
I don't feel too good.
Me neither. Ugh. Doctor, what's going on with us? I need to catch some fresh air.
Me too.
Good work. Now you can get out of here. Search for something that you can use to escape with. Something that floats. And where you can fit in.
The men are going to eat here soon. I need to be quiet. I can hear that doctor in the room above me.
I don't believe this is happening.
The wicked doctor is up there. He's not allowed to see me.
I knew it. There was no way that this would end well. But did anybody listen to me? Of course not. Now we've got to leave this godforsaken ship at once.
Daddy loves to fish. There's gotta be a way out. And I need to find something that I can use to escape with. The door's locked. The keys are too high up for me. How can I reach them? I'll move my little boat over to that hatch. A big hatch that leads outside. I could get off the ship, but there's a big lock in front of it. The door's locked. I'd better not do anything wrong with this. A really big gun. A key! There's a symbol on it. I think that it's supposed to mean the cargo hold. That's next to the door where I was locked up. But isn't that the room where Ruben is in? I could take him with me! We could escape together! I need to go to the cargo hold. One of the keys has got the picture of a machine on it.
I don't believe this is happening. So here you are. I knew that you'd cause trouble. I should have given you a larger dose of the medication. Now, we don't want a tragic accident to happen.
The door is completely warped. Oh my god. No, that can't be true. Ashes everywhere, and this is Fiona's handkerchief. No, this can't be true. Who would do such an awful thing to a little girl? It looks like Fiona's. If only I knew what happened to her. Ashes everywhere. Who would do such a horrible thing to a child? The musket's ramrod. It gets the coals to the oven. It's glowing. A lot of screws. It seems to be connected to the boiler. Looks like there were lemons in this one. A long stick with a hook on its end. This big barrel contains oil. Now the ramrod's handle is safe to grab. I've put the insulated ramrod into the bed warmer, like a smith putting iron into the hearth. Just the hot embers are missing. They remind me of wine barrels, but there's definitely no wine inside. A liquid sweating out with an acrid smell. Part of a ship's plan. Quite heavy. Ashes everywhere. Who would do such a horrible thing to a child? The plan looks like it could disclose the secrets of the strange facility at the ship's core. One piece is still missing, though. I'll assemble it. The ship's map is complete. If I want to use the smoldering coal, I'd better get a move on. The hot coals are heating up the ramrod quickly. With my new handle, I can now put it to use. Looks as if this was the cargo hold as well. The inscription on the crate is illegible. Using the boat hook and some force, I should be able to unhinge the door. Good, that worked. The room where Fiona was imprisoned. It really exists. What on earth is happening here? A solid chair. Was there someone tied to it? This is where Fiona escaped her prison. Now it's flooded with water. Where did all that blood come from? What kind of terrible things have happened down here? This will help Lex to get back on his feet. There's a hole in the speaking tube. It's working. Now the steam is coming out here instead of upstairs. Ah! The hook from the crane. It fell into the water. I've got to help him. My God. Fresh blood. It must be from Lex. I have to find him before he bleeds to death. The door's blocked. I can't get into the room this way. But wasn't there another door close to the mess hall? I think that I should take a look around. My God. Fresh blood. It must be from Lex. I have to find him before he bleeds to death. My God. Fresh blood. It must be from Lex. I have to find him before he bleeds to death. A syringe filled with morphine. This is what Lex needs. There's a couple of screws inside. Everything else is too rusty to be of any use. I think that I can use the cogwheel again. The clock should be complete again now. Let's see if I can wind it up. Now the clock is wound up. I can hear it tick. Now the clock is wound up. I can hear it tick. figurine wears a captain's hat, so no doubt it's the captain. And it's got to signify something that he's emerging from the gates of hell. This figure could depict the captain. He looks authoritative. Who built this clock? Might be. After all, he has a pocket watch in his hands. It's not ticking. Let me wind it up. That must be the doctor. The clock's creator placed him in hell. Looks like it's the cook who's coming out of the gates of heaven. Sailor. The craftsman who constructed this clock has placed him in hell. A figure that looks like a sailor. Hey, Lex! It's me! Ah! Have you gone insane?
Anna, is that you? What have I done?
You're out of your mind.
Everything is blurry. I can hardly see anything. I feel weak. In pain. I could really do with some medicine right now.
I found some morphine. It should help a bit.
Ah, great. Hand it over. That stuff really helps.
Do you understand me again?
I'm better now. Thank you. You did good.
I take it that you were confused when you shot at me.
I shot at you? My God. It's good that I'm back to my senses now.
Anyway, I really need to tell you something now.
Is that so?
Maybe it was just a dream. Or my imagination. I saw a girl. Fiona. She was on the ship, as a prisoner.
What are you talking about?
It's as if I was on the ship in some other time. Perhaps it's still to happen. I don't know.
That does sound rather crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. I can't explain it.
Well, maybe I can.
What do you mean?
Before I lost my senses, I was able to decipher some of the logbook's content. The Portuguese part. And I found out something rather interesting. This ship transported not only normal freight, they've made some modifications and turned the hold into some kind of distillery.
Some kind of what?
You can produce alcohol with it. I've read something about ethanol, and I think that we're on board a smuggler ship.
Yes. My vision was about smugglers too.
Anna, what I mean by this is that there are probably lots of barrels down there that are filled to the brim with volatile liquid, and they are responsible for completely clouding your senses.
No. This vision felt completely real. I can hardly describe it. I've never experienced something like that.
I can't deny that this ship is creepy, but ghosts? I don't know.
I think that the girl is the key to what's happening here. I think that I need to help her. I think that if I don't, that something terrible is gonna happen to her.
Just listen to yourself. You're not making any sense.
I found her ashes down in the machine room in front of a huge oven. If only I knew who she is or what's happened to her.
Well, there's one thing I know for sure, and that is what will happen to us if we don't get a move on and get out of here. This ship, it's got eyes and ears. It's whispering, and it's going to be our grave.
How did you manage to get here in your condition? Why didn't you stay in the captain's cabin?
What? Oh, of course. I found the key, and since you were gone for so long, I started to worry about you. I wanted to see if you might need some help. When I came in here, I tripped. I must have lost consciousness for a bit. Anyway, when I woke up, I saw the wardrobe lying there, and I was too weak to move it.
What can we do?
If what I read is true, then we need to get off this cursed ship as fast as possible. If ethanol leaks from the hold, it might kill us and we won't even notice. Or the ethanol catches fire, which would get us just as killed. We need to get off this ship. But to do that, we first have to find out where the hell we are. It's time that we uncovered a couple of this ship's dark secrets, don't you think?
But how? What should we do?
You don't know much about navigation, but I do. You need to become my eyes, ears, and hands. See if you can fix the position and get us back on course. Before we leave the ship, it's essential that we know which direction to take. Otherwise, we'll be lost in open sea.
But I'm a reporter, not a sailor.
There's no better time to become one.